Hello, we are here with Julie Levine. It's Waves of Thinking, and she works for the American Red Cross as the Senior Market Research Manager. Would you like to introduce yourself, Julie?
Oh, sure. So I'm Julie. I've been with the Red Cross for 3 years, but I've had a very long and varied career, always in market research. Started off on the agency side, and then kind of had a very long, non-linear career path since then.
Yeah, and you kind of talked all about how we can think about applying that varied background, whether you're on the supplier side, the client side, a little mix of both, and how that's
Yeah.
really valuable for somebody in your career.
It is. And market research is something that is basic for any industry, really. It applies to any kind of industry. I've worked in education, banking, consumer product testing, kitchen
Hmm.
appliances. I've been all over. But market research is basically a very, a similar function that you can transfer one to the other.
Sure,
Yeah.
absolutely. So, if you were to give a piece of advice to somebody early in their market research career who
Hmm.
feels like their varied background may be working against them rather than for them,
Yes.
what advice would you give?
Yeah, I would say be an extrovert. I'm an introvert, but when it
Nobody
comes
would know.
when it comes to market research, I do feel more extroverted. It's really important to talk to people
Hmm.
and network with people and find out about peer networking groups that are in your area or online.
Hmm.
For the market research industry, I would shout out to MRX Pros.
Hmm.
It's a wonderful group of people. They meet every Tuesday, very friendly, very helpful group, very supportive. They can help people find jobs and just anyone who wants to learn. The people are very willing to share. So there are a lot of peer groups out there. Somebody from MRX Pros just reached out to me the other day. They just wanted to chat. And I
Wonderful.
thought, wait a minute, what are you trying to sell me? But it wasn't a vendor, and she just wanted to talk about market research. So I would say
Wonderful.
reach out to people.
Yeah, building a community. That sounds like it's
Yeah.
very important. I love that. You also outlined, as you mentioned, you've had a long history in market research,
Yes.
and you talked about some ups and downs, everything in between. But
Yes.
looking back, what would you do differently, if anything?
So there's one thing that I would do differently. As I mentioned in my talk, I was at Consumer Reports, which was extremely valuable for me. It's the product testing and consumer advocacy organization. When I first started there, I was very young and I thought, I'm going to retire from here. This is the job for me. And back then, people did have lifelong jobs.
Hmm.
Today, not so much. So I stayed there for 28 years,
Wow.
which is an incredibly long time.
Yes.
And I would say if I had to do it over again, I would have tried to leave earlier. It was
Okay.
hard to leave. It was such a wonderful organization, and I learned so much. I grew professionally there, but I think I should have left a little bit sooner than 28 years.
So don't be afraid to take the leap.
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
Leap
I
of faith.
leap of faith. There's a person who I forget her name, but she talked about trapezes.
Hmm.
It's like letting go of a trapeze, and you're in the air, midair, in limbo, but just have faith that you're going to grab the handle on the other side.
I love that. I
So,
think we should end there. That's great advice. Thank you so
okay,
much.
thank
I
you.
really appreciate it, Julie. This has been Waves of Thinking. I've been joined by Julie Levine, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.